Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Matt Thompson checking in with you here on the Thompson's Take Facebook page with another edition of the Royal Take, an ALDS edition. And I'll tell you what, the boys in blue came out and took care of business tonight. There was one key player that had to step up, and all Royals fans were counting on tonight, and that was Johnny Cueto. He came out and showed exactly why the Royals acquired him mid-season. He was the true ace that they expected him to be. He went 8 strong innings for Ned Yost, and Yost was able to hand the ball right off to the beast in the back of the bullpen. That would be Wade Davis, who then slammed the door on the Houston Astros. The Royals will begin taking on the Toronto Blue Jays in Game 1 of the American League Championship Series on Friday. What a game it was. The crowd was rocking just as we expected, and the Royals came out and swung the bats well against Colin McHugh. He didn't pitch terribly, but he did give up some big hits. An early big hit to Eric Hosmer, a single that ended up scoring Lorenzo Cain from first. Perhaps the biggest hit of the night, 2 of the biggest hits of the night. Alex Gordon doubled after Salvador Perez was hit by a pitch, and Alex Rios followed that with another double, scoring both Perez and Gordon. A huge hit. Alex Rios, a guy that I have given a tough time this year, and I still feel like the signing was not the best for the Royals, but he came up clutch here. And then Kendrys Morales added another huge hit against Dallas Keuchel, who was brought in by manager A.J. Hinch. Morales went deep and made it a 7-2 game. That gives Wade Davis a 5-run lead, much more than he needed to slam the door. And I know that Kansas City's just going nuts. Just driving around right now, Kansas City is electric. The environment clearly, I wasn't out at the stadium tonight, but the environment at the K was clearly electric. Fans are pumped up for the ALCS, and it should be a battle. You may remember that the Royals ran into some problems against the Toronto Blue Jays back in, I think, July, and the benches cleared, and we were all wondering if we may see the Toronto Blue Jays in the playoffs again, and we will see them in the championship series. They've got a lot of power, and just looking ahead to the American League Championship Series, with all that power, I think the key will be for the Royals pitching staff to limit the home runs for sure, but to really make sure that when you give up the home runs, and I know that's a difficult thing to say, when you give up the home runs that no one's on base, keep the home runs rather to solo shots for the Blue Jays. Easier said than done with a lineup with a lot of power. But the Royals really going into this series with some momentum after 2 huge victories against the Houston Astros. Kansas City is fired up, and we've got the boys in blue. We've got their back as they head into their 2nd straight ALCS and hope to get back to the World Series. The Blue Jays better look out. The Royals, a team with a lot of talent, and they have a lot of momentum, and as we've clearly seen, a lot of fight. I'm Matt Thompson here on the Thompson's Take Facebook page with this quick Royal Take for the ALDS, the final game, Game 5. The Royals came out and did exactly what they need to do, and they are headed off, as I said, to the American League Championship Series. I'll be back with you later this week with some ALCS coverage, and I will also be covering some college games. If you need to contact me for any reason, you can reach me via email at thompsonstake@gmail.com or just message me here on the Facebook page. Thanks a lot, guys.